Jimbo's Garage.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Jimbo's Garage. Well, tonight I think we got a pretty good project which is going to involve my newly acquired, well, new to me anyway, metal lathe. Dane, my editor, has a real job like most of us do, and he travels around the United States doing videography and photography for various organizations. And what they have is they've got a booth set up where they go every weekend, and they've got several of these mini iPad stands. So this one doesn't have an iPad in it, obviously, but they've got these mini iPad stands, and they're too low. He says that they're a little low, that they would be nice if they were about a foot taller. And he asked me if there's any way that I could come up with some way to raise these stands up somehow. And I thought, what a perfect opportunity this is going to be, a small little lightweight project for my lathe. And I'm not a machinist by any means, but I think it'd be a good way for me to get started and learn a little bit about it on this simple little project. I thought maybe taking some 3/4 aluminum round stock, that's the same diameter as this is right here, and maybe cutting it 12 inches long and then cleaning up, facing off both ends, and drilling and tapping it in and just extending this up 12 inches. So anyways, simple little project. It's a good way to get started on the new lathe, so let's do it. Well, I got started out with my metal cutoff saw was a stick of 3/4 inch aluminum. I had to cut off 8 pieces. That's how many we plan on doing here. Once I got that done, we ran over to the sander here, and I just kind of deburred both ends and got them all done. And there it is. Checked my first piece up in my newly acquired metal lathe, and I gotta say, I'm not a machinist, so I'm not really certain if I've got these things set where they're supposed to be, but everything seemed to cut pretty good. I was pretty pleased that the tool's kind of old-fashioned and everything, but everything ran kind of true and straight, and I was able to face off both ends really nice and get ready to drill and tap the ends. Now here's me drilling the end. I've got the proper size drill bit for the size that I was using, the metric screw I was using. I looked it up and got the right drill bit. I believe it was an H, a letter H. And using this aluminum cutting oil, what I found at my metal supply store, really helped things a lot. I noticed by putting that on there, it sure seemed to cut a lot better once the oil is on there. And I'm sure that's the same with whether you use metal or you use aluminum. But anyway, it worked out really good. Now I was told, I don't know much about this, but I was told that when you're drilling the hole for a tap, that you should drill it about twice as deep as what the screw is. And in our case, the screw is about 1.25 inches long, so I'm about 2.5 inches in, and that seemed to work pretty good. And you can hear me, you see me going right here with the tap, and did everything by hand. I got a lot of that fluid on there, and once I got going, it was a back and forth with the tap. It worked really clean, really good. I'm really happy the way that turned out. And there you go, the screws in there, fits real good. I'm pretty excited about that. And well, I'll repeat the process here. Just flip it around, face off the end, drill it and tap it, and I had 8 of those to do. Well, they're all done, and now this is what I did to kind of polish things up. I just stuck it in chucked it up in the lathe there, and used some steel wool to just kind of take the writing off, take the coating that may have been on the aluminum, and then just some simple aluminum polish and a nice soft part of a t-shirt rag. And you know what, that worked out really good. The steel wool just took off the first roughness, and then the polishing compound really made everything nice and smooth. And I got all 8 of those done, and worked out really good. Well, there you go. It turns out that I needed to make 8 of these bars, and you know what, I'm pretty excited the way this turned out. It was a great experience for me doing something really small on the new metal lathe. And let me show you how this thing's going to work. This stand just comes apart right here at the bottom. And then what I did is I just got this metric screw that fits the hole. And I put this thing in here, and it sticks up about a 1/2 inch. And all in all, that's just about all you really need. There it is right there. Take the extension bar, screw that on there, and it's a really nice clean fit on the bottom. And then take this iPad and screw it onto the top right here. And it's exactly 12 inches higher, and it's a nice clean fit right here. And overall, it looks really good, and I'm really pleased the way this turned out. You know what? The simplest things sometimes are the nicest things. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe for more videos.
See you next time on Jimbos Garage.